him up at?
Right here, right in front of this house.
Okay. Right in front of 1460?
Yes, sir. I left for the grocery store, and I just felt like something was off about him.
Right.
So I said, and there's been a history of break-ins in that building, and I called previously about this house.
Right. Did he walk off from there, or did he stop there last night?
He stopped, and he like looked around, and that's why that's what threw me off. Was it's raining. I didn't understand why somebody would be just stopping in the rain.
Where was he standing at when he stopped?
Right in front of 1460. I called the non-emergency line, and when I got through, I parked at the clubhouse.
All right. So you just pulled in here.
Yes, sir.
And this is where you got out?
No. This is where I just stopped to call, and then he walked past me, and he kept looking at my car, and still looking around at the houses and stuff. So then the dispatcher said, where did he go? What direction did he go in? And I said, I don't know. I parked right about where that sign is in the yard.
In front of the Ford truck?
Yes, right about here. And I saw him walking back that way and then cut through the back of the houses. He looked back and he noticed me, and he cut back through the houses. I was still on the phone with non-emergency. And then he came back and he started walking up towards the grass, and then came down and circled my car. And I told the operator that. He was circling my car. I didn't hear if he said anything.
Right.
But he had his hand in his waistband. And I think I told the operator that. And I said, I don't know an address. I think I gave them my address. And they said, give us directions to get to you. And I said, if you tell the police to go straight at the clubhouse and make a left, my truck will be there. And again, they asked me where he went, what direction he went in, and I said, I don't know. And then I thought to get out and look for a street sign.
Right.
So I got out of my car and I started walking.
Right. Go ahead.
Oh. I was still on the phone with non-emergency, and I started walking. Okay. Down this way. And because I didn't see a street sign here, but I knew if I went straight through that's Retreat View Circle, and I could give him an address, because he said, just give me the address of the house you're in front of. Okay. And there's no address, because these are the back of the houses. I got to about here, and I had a flashlight with me. Okay. The flashlight was dead, though. And I looked around, and I didn't see anybody. And I told non-emergency, I said, you know what, he's gone. He's not even here.
Right. So
I still thought I could use their address, so I walked all the way through. And I actually walked all the way to the street, and I was going to give them this address, and they said, well, if he's not there, do you still want a police officer? And I said, yes. They said, are you following him? And I said, yes, because I was, in the area. And they said, we don't need you to do that. And I said, okay. So that's when I walked straight through here to get the address so that I could meet the police officer. And then they said, I said, he's not here. They said, do you still want him to come? And I said, yes. And they said, where do you want him to come to? And I said, you know what, just tell him to meet me at my truck next to the clubhouse. If you go straight into the clubhouse and makes a left, I have a Honda Ridgeline, silver Honda Ridgeline is parked right there. I'll meet him right there. So I started walking back.